They always sing about love, about some girl, some guy. Why don't they tell the truth? Love is a lie. I know once I was in love with a man who made my heart beat faster, but it didn't last. How could it? Love's a disaster. We made love until our clothes wore off. We even made love in the street. It was love day and night. We were numb with delight. The night he said, "What's to eat?" He looked at me and I looked at him, and suddenly we both knew there was nothing but love between us. And you know how far that'll get you. But if love's all you got, just sell it. Man sells what he must to eat. But out there, let me tell you, they're not looking for love. They want meat. Now I share 2 rooms with a bath, overlooking the zoo and a park. Now sometimes I look at his photograph and I think of the things we did in the dark. The nights we devoted to sin. The good times we had being bad. Now, me and him, he knew how to sin. I wonder what happened to him. Now I live with Herr Frau in a fashionable part of town. As for him, I hate his touch. As for sin, he wouldn't know where to begin. But late at night, when he puts out the light, he says, "If love's all you got, just sell it. Man sells what he must to eat. But out there, let me tell you, they're not looking for love. They want meat."
All things come to those who wait.
Mr. Beale, a very fine sermon today, but I regret your wife was unable to attend.
She labors among the poor. The only safety is in doing good.
They predict a cold winter.
They damn the wind here, but it puts profit in my pocket.
And the agitation increases.
So I read a new newspaper every day.
Their watchword is dynamite.
And their numbers grow.
And that is why we pay the police.
Who are the police? The very ones who we pay to put the agitation down are drawn from those with whom it begins. Don't be fooled. The police say we took what we have, and so must pay to keep it.
As the agitation increases, so does their price.
They find reds underneath every bed to increase what they receive from us.
Have you by any chance the names of the agitators?
They're here in this letter. They'll not stop at the 8 hours, you know. The day they have them, our profits are had. You, me, Palmer, Pullman, all of us.
They blind us in one eye and then expect us to lead them.
It's as simple as profit. Do they build a future here, or do we?
The police are equipped with the new rifle.
Then it's only a matter of time. My regards to your wife.
And the prophet shall come from out of the wilderness.
Molly! Look, Molly. Who lets a chap rot here in the vineyard? There's work to be done, but he won't let us. And the Indians rust on the track.
Now you watch, Joe. He'll bankrupt this road and then sell to the Great Northern.
If I bank up his own roads, where's the profit in that for him?
Well, Goulart shares in the Great Northern too. He'll bankrupt this road and then sell to himself at a saving. The small shareholders here will go under with this road, but not Gould.
But they say Stanford and the Great Northern hates Gould.
And Gould hates him, but they both love profit more.
So Gould lets a track rot here, and it puts money in his pocket.
Can you get me on the midnight train?
Sure, Molly. But the art school of Pinkerton's looking for you.
Yeah, Gould's got the guard out from Colorado to Ohio looking for me.
Where are you going, Molly?
Where they plot against the working man, fighting for the 8 hours. We're needed there.
Molly, you're headed for the slaughterhouse.
That's right, Joe Fleisch.
The night the coastal trade ended.
Elijah Scoons, a drink for a sailor, Peggy.
Why, Mr. Scoons, you're a stranger here now that you've risen in this world.
Ah, but it's my old friends I still remember the most, Peggy. You see, my time is not my own.
Ah, not like the days we sailed the coast.
Gone too quickly.
I can still see the sun on that veranda and smell those Jamaican cigars.
Aye, it's progress that's brought us to this darkness, that's what I'll tell you. Progress, Jack. You mean Kincaid's rifled cannon, ah?
was severe. So we traveled in a rowboat and watched them one by one, blown to the hell that waited at the end of an Englishman's gun. Oh, we wish them luck. Watch out for splinters, we said, but in our hearts we knew the coastal trade was dead. But still I see my shipmates sail into a setting sun the night the coastal trade ended. At the end of a trader's gun. At the end of a trader's gun. At the end of a trader's gun.
Elijah, have you seen the Reverend Sunday out tonight?
Sunday.
He goes among the working men, shouting hallelujah, showing them his Bible with this hole in the middle. It said the tavern owners conspired against him. For his temperance views, you understand, but the bullet lodged in his Bible, and now he offers it up as proof of his divine mission. He'll bankrupt us all. Not that I have anything against the man personally. The bastard.
You say he goes among the working men.
Run down to Caesar's. What is Caesar's, he'll say.
Ah, but he means McCormick and Field, huh?
They say Field will build him a temple. The civic pillars have taken a great interest in him since the strike began.
McCormick's in trouble, I hear. There's always a light on in his tower.
The strike and the agitation. They want to use dynamite on the workers. He asked for help, and they send him a rope.
It's a fearful thing, Jack, to see a Christian with dynamite, huh?
I can't be certain, but I think I saw Joe Fleisch on a picket line tonight.
Joe Fleisch? Then Molly's here.
They say she's been seen among the Germans. McCormick attacks the foreigners in his papers, but the Germans most of all. They brought the revolution with them, and more of them every day.
Packed with the Irish along the river.
And Sunday selling them heaven because this life is a hell.
Say nothing of our talk here. Field has as many eyes as he has dollars.
And McCormick listens from his tower. Keep the gale back.